How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Well, in my fashion of doing things last minute, there's drags on this Sunday. I don't normally do drags, but I feel like doing the drags. So yeah, I still had a clutch issue from the last time I went out drifting. Basically what's happened is I've got a couple of banjos on the top of the clutch release bearing, hydraulic throwout bearing. That'd be the right word to say. And yeah, one of them cracked loose, so there was a whole pile of air in the line, and that's why the clutch was being average, to be polite. So I mucked around with it a little bit on the ground at my house, long enough to get frustrated and not want to do it anymore. So I am taking the car down now to my mate Scotty's at Amma Motors, and chuck it on his hoist, and fingers crossed I can shove my hand through the inspection hole with hopefully some fancy tool that he has that I don't have because he's a mechanic and I'm not, and be able to nip that up, and also loosen off my P-clamps that I've got to give it a bit more slack, because I think what's happened is it's moving in and out, and that movement, when it moved, it cracked the line. So yeah, wasn't an issue until I did a drift day, and it was a whole pile of clutch kicks and obviously a bit more violent usage of the clutch versus the track day prior. But yeah, go suss that out. Tyres, I am not going to have any slicks because I left it too late because I'm an idiot. But I've got a pair of semis there, I'll biff those on and see what it does. You know, if I can get close to my old time on the slicks than I do with the semis, then I know she's definitely faster. But yeah, I'll go sort out this clutch and yeah, hopefully not find anything else I need to fix while I'm at it. Well, I've got the fittings nipped up. Well, Scotty managed to get them nipped up while I was out trying to find a left-handed screwdriver or whatever random thing he sent me on an errand to do. It was all good. Went to go leave and clutch went to the bloody floor again, so those were a touch loose, so I've just nipped those up. I'm going to give another quick rebleed, and fingers crossed this time it'll be right. Well, I jumped ahead to the next day now. So sit down. The clutch. so Scotty and the boys bled it up while I was out. They're like, yeah, it's mint, it's mint. So we just continued to spin yarns for about an hour, wasting time because it was mint. Started it up, and it was. Pushed clutch down, perfect, felt great. Started it back out of his building, and clutch just went to shit. Went soft, went horrible. We're like, what the hell is going on? Put it back up, bled it, re-bled it, played around with the, what do you call it, dry brake thing, you know, whether that was leaking. Nipped up a whole pile of fittings again, and yeah, still was average. So I wasn't filming any of this because at this stage it seems to be like my usual thing that I say all the time, but now I was running late for work because I'd been mucking around. So it was just, once again, just one of those things, just smash it, get it done. Then Scotty's like, have you checked your pedal to make sure you haven't broken your pedal? Yeah, so whilst I did have leaking fittings, the main problem was the idiot who did up the jam nut on the clevis thing that attaches the master to the pedal. Yeah, I hadn't had that tight, and the jam nut had come down, and I got it wound out so far that it had just gone and bent the rod that goes to the master. Oops. So managed to wind it in a couple of threads and get it tightened up, and I'll tell you what, the clutch has never felt better. It's actually amazing. I know I am going to have to replace the master, but I'm going to go to the drags anyway Yeah, I'm probably only going to get 2 passes because once again, I'm not taking time off work. I'm still going to work that day, so I'll get as many runs in as I can before work. It's probably going to be 1 or 2, to be honest. And yeah, if the clutch goes out again, I know what the problem is, and I need to fix it anyway for the next round of drifting. So yeah, I'm going to go fit some tyres. The old semis, unfortunately, because, you know, last minute mucked about and didn't get any actual slicks, so there will not be a personal best today. But before I go fit those, I need to clean the car because it's disgusting inside and out. I spent way too much time in the dust pit on the last drift day. The interior's all had a bit of a wipe down now. Yes, it's still grubby, but it's an improvement. Not as much dust everywhere. Front wheels cleaned. Front wheels? Rear wheels are cleaned and they're in the back of the truck, so I'm going to go change some tyres. Hopefully I can fit that wing mirror back on because I broke that. And chucked a can in the car to get some more fuel because I'm not sure how much fuel's in it. But yeah. Pretty much ready to go. So I'm just going to go change those tyres, then come home, pack all my tools, everything ready for tomorrow, go to work. Broken record I am, I know. I work like 6-7 days a week, so that's why I keep on saying it. But yeah, I think we're pretty good. Tyres all fitted now. That last one really didn't want to come off the bead, eh? That was a pain in the ass. But that is it. Other than grabbing some gas, I'm actually ready to go. So yeah, I'm going to head off now. But before I do go, Willie had a little bit of a whoopsie in his rally car. The rod or piston, one of the two, maybe a combination of both, came out the side of the block. And then the got oil got everywhere and the car kind of caught on fire a little bit. So he's just stripping the motor down now, having a look at that. So because we're here at the right time, we'll have a wee sneak peek.
Yeah, there's going to be some shit in there.
Wasn't really expecting to see that.
Ah, I see. So I'm learning things about Corollas now. There's a baffle plate which is separate to the sump pan, and I tried to take off both at once. But anyway, you can see that's our hard time. Yeah, let's see what's going on down here.
Where's the rest of it?
So we're missing a bolt, and that snapped off there.